to serve. welcome back to another Qoo10 Live. I'm your host LeEn, and today we are bringing the best to you from Korea. So if you're interested in today's products, right, we have them all pinned on the Qoo10 app. And if you're watching from YouTube or Facebook, if you want to buy anything, don't worry, all the links to the products are all listed in the description box below, okay? And of course, if you're watching from TikTok or Instagram, unfortunately, you will not be able to buy anything from those platforms. So if you want to get anything from us, right, you have to download the app, okay? The app looks like this guy here. If you go to your respective app store, you'll be able to find an icon just like this, download it, and you'll be in a world of great discounts, sales almost every day, and you just win, win, win. And of course, don't forget to follow our TikTok as well, okay? We post a lot of like deals there as well, telling you about super brand deals. So please look out for those. Then you can get whatever that we featured much cheaper, okay? So what else? Let me think. Today, because it's only me, it's just gonna be Q chats, okay? But before that, under our item drawer, we also have other popular daily deals as well. So just a little extra because we love you guys so much. So as I was saying, today will be Q chats, meaning you get to chat with the host, aka me. And then, I'm so sorry, producer, I just realized the other screen is not on. Okay, she can? Okay. So today Q chat, I want to talk about something wonderful happening to me. Actually, I made it happen lah, okay? Because I finally had the time to plan the trip that I've been wanting to go to for the longest time, okay? Ever since I started working at Qoo10, it's already been like, we already passed the 6-month mark, okay? And I have not taken any long leaves, so that's why I started to plan for my long leave, which I will take next year, okay? Because like, I'm the kind of person who likes to save up all my leave, right? And then just go for one long, super nice trip, okay? As compared to my colleagues who prefer maybe like 5 days in, I don't know, Bali, then another 4 days in Thailand, you know, that kind. Okay, I know, I'm not. I want a long trip to somewhere good and just spend, I don't know, half my savings there. Not good, not that part, not good, but you know what I mean, just like splurge a little and treat yourself, okay? So I finally managed to book my airplane tickets and accommodations, and this kind of thing, right, you really need to book very early, okay? Because like ticket prices really soar like the airplane, okay? Even if you book like just 3 months before the trip, like even then it's considered too late already, okay? I cannot understand those people who book like last minute trips, because that is when like the airplane tickets is like so X. Unless you manage to find a good deal lah, then the one that means you're lucky lah, okay? So if you are traveling with companions, right, whether is it your loved one or your friends, right, if they say that you are too kiasu, don't listen to them, okay? Because you are doing the right thing, because booking early means cheaper, and then you no need to worry about it later, okay? So I just want to share some tips for those people who are planning their trips, okay? So this is something that I actually learned from a friend. So what you do, right, is actually when you book your airplane tickets, you open an incognito window, okay? You don't use like whatever basic window you're using. It must be incognito, okay, like the super spy one. So because I feel like the basis behind that is because like if you use the normal browser, right, they will be able to trace like your history, your cookies, I guess, and to see that you've been browsing around for airplane tickets at this certain country, at this certain timing, at certain price, right? And then if you deliberate too long, that I say the algorithm, do they call it the algorithm? The system will purposely jack up the prices so that you'll be like, oh my god, prices are going up now, okay, I better buy now. And that's how they make you panic buy, okay? This is something I would not say it is scientifically proven or like people did a lot of research on it, but this is something that I heard from a friend who worked in like airline like services, okay? So I mean, whether it works or not, I don't know, but it makes me feel better, so I do that. And surprisingly, I found out that when I was searching through multiple different websites, you know how like they got Am I allowed to like say names on websites, or do you think it's like bad? I'm just saying for like examples. Okay, so like maybe if you look at Expedia or like Skyscanner, cheapflights.com, right? For like, you know, comparison, the prices you can find could be reasonable, but please like do your research, do look. But for some reason, for this particular trip that I booked, right, I actually used Google. Like, I know it sounds strange, okay, but basically if you go to Google, right, and then you just Google cheap flights, they actually have like, if you scroll down, you don't go to any actual website from the search results, okay? You go, there's this one column where Google will say, you want to fly from where? Like on the Google search result itself, okay? So you don't click on anything. Then you can put, I put Singapore to whatever country that I wanted to fly to, and then they actually consolidate from all the different websites that you could possibly click into. And then they gave me like the cheapest deal, and I found that that was really like the cheapest I could find, okay? So the deals, for some reason Google does it better. I actually shared this with some of my friends also, and they also agreed, they also use the same tactics, so you know. And then when you buy tickets, right, or you book accommodations, right, book using apps that give you cashbacks, okay? So there are multiple ones that you can find on the internet, so you know, be smart about it, especially cashbacks, right? Even if it's just 1%, like if you're going to be spending like, I don't know, 1K on airplane tickets, right? Then 1% is actually pretty a lot, right? If you think about it. So you don't underestimate what you could possibly save by using cashback apps, okay? And I just want to share like how I plan for my trips. Okay, first you decide where you want to go, okay? Once you decide where you want to go already, you look at like the peak periods and non-peak periods, or you know, like your company schedule to see like if anybody has a holiday during that peak period. Make sure there's adequate manpower, you know, that will be a considerate of you, right? So once you decided on the date, then you book your airplane tickets. Actually, I don't know if you guys do this. I think it differs from people, but I would actually ask like I ask whether is it okay to take leave on this period first before I go and like submit my leave, okay? But I guess it really depends on the company. But yes, I do that, and then when I finally blocked my leave, then I book the airplane ticket, okay? Book already, right? Then you look at accommodations. These are the basic two necessities, right? Because if you have neither of those, right, your trip is just not happening at all, okay? So book the airplane ticket first, then it makes sense to book the accommodations next, okay? And my trip is like 6 months down the road, but I started booking accommodations now. And when I look at the available accommodations, so especially if you're looking at touristy areas, or actually a lot of the rooms are gone already there. So you need to be like really fast about this, okay? Being kiasu here is really good, okay? And then I'm sure that throughout the months or years when you were thinking about going on the trip, I'm sure you bookmarked some places that you want to go, okay? I will keep a list actually on where I want to go. So whenever I scroll like TikTok and see like, oh, this place looks really interesting. Like if I were to go to this country, I would want to visit there. So I'll have like a list on my phone on where I want to go. So I will pull up my list, right? And then I look at the places. And then with the accommodations that I've already booked, right? Okay, I mean like, you do look at your places first before you book your accommodations lah, okay? But for me, I book my accommodations because I already know like where I want to be at, because that place is like the most convenient, okay? Then I'll look at the list where the places I want to go, and then I'll compare the distances. Like for my accommodation, the main one, my accommodation, then maybe this place I want to go is like here. Then I'm like, oh, okay, I can make it work. But then if it's like way out, like on another state, then unfortunately, you probably save it for another trip next time, and then hopefully you'll book an accommodation like in that state, okay? But that is how I will see like how to go, and then I'll plan my route, I'll plan around the accommodation. And from my personal experience, right, going to 2 places each day is the most comfortable, unless unless it's a theme park, okay? Theme park, you need the whole bloody day, okay? You need to wake up at 5 a.m. and start queuing at 7 a.m. that kind. Because you cannot compare the theme parks overseas and the theme parks here. Here, the theme parks, right, you can walk within 3 hours, walk finish already. But over there, right, you actually need like, I don't know, 2 or 3 days to fully experience every single ride and every single show, okay? It's really a lot bigger than the ones locally. So that's why you need to dedicate like a whole day. You know they actually have like half-day tickets for like theme parks. It's like ridiculous. I don't know why you do that unless you're a local. Then it makes sense, okay? So 2 places each day, unless it's a theme park. I think that is the most comfortable. If you're a free and easy kind of person, you can just plan for one thing and then like the rest of the day you can just like do whatever and wander. Okay. So what's next? I'm so sorry. Yeah. So if you know you're going for certain attractions, right? You buy way beforehand, and Qoo10 has some of them if you actually bother to search, okay? So yes, find out when is the earliest you can book them, and then just do so as soon as you can. Because even like restaurant also need like reservations for some places. So if you know there's a really good restaurant that you want to visit and try, right, you need to book, okay? I mean, there is the possibility of walk-ins, right? But why not guarantee your seat first, okay? Rather than go there and be disappointed. And check your attractions that you go to, right? Check to make sure they do not close on that particular day that you plan for, okay? You need to check. And then in case you have zero idea of where to go and what to do, right? In that particular country they want to visit, TikTok is actually a pretty good resource because people will tend to share their itineraries and their plans and the places they visited. So I got a couple of good ideas from them as well. Obviously plan your itinerary, but also try your best to be flexible because sometimes there are things you cannot control, like the weather, right? Like rain or something. Then you can switch your plans around. My very first trip with a bunch of my friends, right? Okay, I've traveled with friends before, but this particular friend, right, actually planned the itinerary like to a T. Like even to the timing also. Okay, by 3 p.m. we need to leave this place, and then like she will think about the travel time taken from this place to another place. Okay, it's a little bit too much, I feel, but it was very, very helpful in that sense. So I did reuse her itinerary for my own, but less strict lah. My one is just like, oh, Monday, this, if can, visit this, like that. Very, very easy. I don't have like strict timings and stuff. But itinerary planning one is really like very helpful and is a life changer. And of course, changing your rate whenever you can, okay? Whenever the rate is good. So I use this app called U-Trip. I don't know whether you guys heard of it before. So you can monitor the rates, and then when the rate is good, right, you just change money and then put money into that card. So that's why it is like very good. Especially now, certain countries, right, the rate is really extra friendly to the Singaporean dollar. So that's why change now, okay? In the end, it's still your money. And in that card, right, even if you don't end up using the money, right, I just use it as an EasyLink card. We always travel anyway, okay? So these are the tips for you. Do I have any more tips? I cannot remember. Yeah. Okay, we're getting to it. We're gonna start live soon, okay? So, and obviously do your best to pack smart for the trip. I personally end up always overpacking, like extra clothes especially. And you honestly don't need to worry about it because when you go overseas, right, you end up shopping. So you'll probably end up buying clothes there as well. I mean, from my personal experience, I always end up buying clothes and then I wear that clothes on that trip also. Okay, so like end up overpacking. End up when I come back to Singapore, there was just like a bunch of clothes that were unworn. Okay, so try to pack smarter. And you definitely want to pack light, especially if you're moving like across states, then you have to lug your luggage. I tell you, as a small Asian woman, right, it's very, very tiring. Okay, not everywhere is as advanced as Singapore where there's like escalators everywhere and lift everywhere. Okay, no. Okay, and speaking of packing light, today's items, right, is actually quite ideal for travel if you are planning for, let's say, camping trips or picnics. Yeah! So let's give a round of applause to our seller today, Awaken sensors. Okay, so their slogan is like, create valuable mealtime through small changes at the table. So it all starts at the table, okay? So Awaken Sensors is a first-generation melamine tableware brand first launched in 1986 and produces eco-friendly products that meet consumer needs. So by producing multi-use containers instead of disposable containers, which are quite common in daily life nowadays, they position themselves as a brand that considers the global environment, and all of their products products I have received domestic and international product certifications. So you are reassured that you're getting quality products. So if you want to follow them on their social media, they have Instagram, Awaken Sensors _official. They also have a blog. They also have a YouTube under the same name. And of course, you know, us being we love you so much, we also have coupons. The seller loves you so much, they give you coupons. So there's a $15 coupon, okay? But it is in limited quantity, so first come, first serve. There's also a 10% off minimum $0 spent. So before we start on our first product, let me take a sip of water. Sorry, I got overexcited already. I'm so excited for my trip. Then I'll just be gone for like 2 weeks, and then you'll just be seeing Tori for 2 weeks. Okay. Okay, so for our very first product, we have the rim plate set. So retail price, it was going for $65.90. Per today's promo price, you get a set, okay, for $53.90. And I just want to tell you that all Awaken sensors products, they are LFGB certified, BPA free, certified GMO free. Okay, they have spent 30 years of research and their technology in a clean workplace certified environment and produced under a domestically certified system, so they have the quality mark. All of their tableware is dishwasher safe, UV dish dryer safe, and you can use in microwave as well, okay, for like under 1 to 2 minutes, okay, they cannot not for too long. And they also recommend not using hot water disinfection. Do not use it in ovens as well. Actually, you can put it in hot water, just like maybe like dip, just a quick dip to disinfect, okay, to kill all the germs, like like that, okay. So if you have never heard of melamine tableware, right, okay, let me tell you how different it is from the normal basic ones that you get on the market. But first, let me take it out for you guys. So this is the set in the first listing, okay. There's different kinds of sets as well. So let me tell you more about melamine tableware first. So melamine, the material, right, it is actually heat resistant, more so than plastic. It is quite a lightweight compared to ceramics, and is very durable. So if you are a clumsy person and you tend to like drop everything in your life, drop everything, okay, don't worry, okay. I wouldn't say 1,000,000% smash proof, but definitely like can drop and then like no need to worry about it breaking lah, okay. And definitely because you can use it for multiple times, it is eco-friendly. So for this listing, right, if you are single, you can get 1 set. If you are living with another person, you can consider getting 2 sets. And they have a good price for that as well. So I only have 1 color with me, which is the black rim set, but they have different colors as well. They have red and they have blue. So let me just show you quickly. Don't worry, take your time. It's just a lot of nice pictures. I think that one's the blue one, right? Oh, this is the red one. Okay, I think it's very pretty. It really gives off a different feel depending on the color. So this is red. And then they have like, I think it's a dark blue. It's okay, slowly. Is this the dark blue? Looks like it. Oh, that's the black. Maybe that's not the first one, was the blue one. Just that it looked very dark, then it looked like black. Or the blue one? This. Okay. So that is the blue. So it is a pretty, it's not like bright blue, it is dark blue. And then what we have on hand is the black one. So this is just the color change here lah. Alright, only the rim that is the color that is changing. So let me tell you what you get in a set. So for the single set, for all my single people out there, okay, I don't want to say that, they're a bit lonely at that. Okay, but for the single set, it comprises of an 8-inch round plate, which is this one, okay? So 22 cm width, right, and 2 cm deep depth, okay. So this is 1 round plate. We have a bigger round plate, okay, bigger. So this one is 9.5 inch, 24 cm by 3.5 cm. So it is slightly deeper, so you can put like heavier sauces on it. Okay, you can get a mug as well. This mug, okay, 12.5 cm across and 9 cm tall and more. Okay, we also get a rectangular bowl. So first is the 7-inch rectangular bowl. So this one is 17.5 cm by 4.5 cm deep. And then you have a bigger rectangular bowl. Okay, this one is 9 inches. So 22.8 cm wide, right? And 5 cm deep. So definitely like can put in more stuff compared to the smaller one. So 5 pieces in all. Okay, so for the couple set, right, interestingly, it's not just double of everything. They actually like figure out a nice balance of tableware for couples. So what you'll get in a couple set, right, is the same items, but you get 2 of the 8-inch round plate, so 2 of these. Okay, you only get 1 of the bigger round plate, the 9.5-inch one. So 2 of these, 1 of these. You do get 2 mugs, so just imagine another one. Okay, 2 mugs, and then you get 2 of the smaller rectangular bowl, the 7-inch one, and just 1 of the 9-inch rectangular bowl. Okay, so let me try to help you imagine a little bit better. The big ones, you get 1 each. Okay, the smaller ones, you get 2 each. And then the mug, you also get 2. Okay, and as you can see, right, the material is very smooth to touch, and this is actually the melamine resin coating, and I would say, right, definitely very easy to clean because of how smooth it is. Okay, a problem I find with ceramics is that, right, sometimes when you get like sauces and everything, okay, those uncoated ceramics, for some, I was imagining the uncoated ceramics, right? Sometimes the sauce like can soak inside, then it's like, no, I don't want that. Okay, so I prefer this kind of surface. Okay, so I would say that this set, right, is actually very suitable for picnics and camping because of how light it is as well. Okay, and I also really like how they make it in a way that that it is very easily stackable. Right, so you see, it doesn't jut out or anything, so it won't take up a lot of space if you were to put it in, let's say, your bag. You know, you need to bring out for the picnic, or you put it in your shelves and everything. It will not take up too much space. You see, even the plates also stack up really well, right? You can put a smaller one inside. Can I put everything in? No, I cannot play Tetris, sorry. Okay, so very, very ideal for picnics and travel. And the great thing about getting a set, right, is that you don't need to worry about your tableware not matching. So it's very presentable if you, let's say, you were to have like, I don't know, housewarming party, you invite your parents over, and then just like, wait, let me set the table. And then you just put, and then everybody will be like, wow, it's so nice and matching. So it depends on aesthetic lah, okay? If your decor, your tablecloth red color, then maybe you get like the red color, okay? But I would say the black rim one is like, I think can match with anything lah. So very timeless kind of design. I think it's very nice and clean. Okay, I really like it. So they actually have recommendations under the listing. They actually have recommendations on what kind of food you can put in like the plates. But honestly, this kind of thing is like really up to you. Like, you don't need to follow lah. Okay, they're just recommendations. So something to think about if you're not sure like whether you should put your pasta in this or like your soup in that. You know, that kind of thing. Okay. Yeah, there. Yeah. So recommendations, but honestly, I wouldn't follow lah. I'll just put whatever like I'm eating that day. Okay. So product number 2, we have the LeEn Series Brunch Set Plate. Okay. So let me casually put this aside first, and then I'll introduce to you because I'll need these later again. Okay. So this is the brunch set. So retail price, it was $55.90, but today's promo price, you can get this for $43.90. And this is dishwasher safe. Oh my god, this is a tongue twister. Dishwasher safe. Sorry, my brain like lagged for a while. So this is dishwasher washer safe. It is UV dish dryer safe as well. You can use it in the microwave, okay? And melamine tableware is great because it is more heat resistant than plastics. It is more lightweight than ceramic tableware, and it's very durable and shock resistant in case you are clumsy or you have kids, they like to toss the stuff around, okay? Don't need to worry about that. This is very durable, and also because you can use it a lot of times again and again, it is eco-friendly. And for this brunch set tableware, right, they have very pretty colors to choose from. It is slightly different from the Rim series. So they have 5 different colors to choose from. If I'm not wrong, this should be the avocado color, okay? So it's like yellow and green. It does remind you of an avocado, okay? But they also have brown sugar, as you can see below. Brown sugar, which is this one, right? And then they have the blue rimmed one, they have a red rimmed one, and a black rimmed one. So it will be similar to the first series that I showed you. So imagine just white color and then the rim color, okay? But avocado and brown sugar, the main color would be different other than white. So this is a brunch tray with a mini cup. So I would say it's like perfect for snack time. It's a very nice, clean and glossy aesthetic. And it kind of reminds me of like the plates that you get on the airplane, right? Then you put on your tray. Then you can put your drink here. You can put your dessert in this small space here. And then your main entree. Ma'am, would you like a pasta? Okay, so I think especially if you go like, let's say on a picnic or camping, this is also super handy because you can just fit everything in one plate, and then you just like sit on your little camping chair and then put on your lap, right? You just eat from there rather than like, oh, one plate for the chicken, one plate for the, I don't know, sauce, one plate for the fries. It's like too many plates. You only got one lap, okay? So you just get this one for your one lap, okay? So in terms of sizing, right? Lengthwise, as you can see, it is 24.5 cm. For the width is 15 cm, and it is 2 cm deep. For the cup, right, it is 8 cm wide on the mouth, okay, 5.5 cm tall, and the total length is like 10 cm, okay. So it is quite small, as you can see, compared to me. Okay, I'm a small person already, so this is quite small. It's just like I think 5 sips and I'm done. Okay, so this is really just like snack time, okay? So brunch, actually, to be specific. So this is, I think this is very aesthetic and very cute, and you can get like all the nice colors as well. So do consider buying this, okay? So we now can move on to our third listing. So the third listing actually features their round plates, which is the ones that I've already shown you from the first listing. So it's these, okay? We have the rim round plates. Retail price, it was $50.90, but promo price, you can get these for $42.50, okay? Dishwasher safe, UV dish dryer safe, and you can use in microwave as well. And like I said, you can dip it in hot water, but not for too long, so you just dip and then like just to disinfect, okay? So yeah, so if you do want to have sets, you already like have enough sets prepared at home for your future BTO, okay? You can consider just getting plates. So then if you just want plates, this listing is what you should be checking out. So this is the Rim series round plate collection, which you have already seen. So for this particular discount, this listing, right, you can choose between 2 pieces to buy, and we have 2 sizes and 3 colors to mix and match, okay? So just to reiterate the sizes, you can get the 8-inch one, okay? This one is 22 cm by 2 cm deep, okay? There's also the bigger plate, which is the 9.5-inch one, 24 cm wide and 2.5 cm deep, okay? So you can get like, you know, a small one and another small one. You can get 2 big ones, you can get 1 big, 1 small, and you have the 3 colors to choose from as well. So you can get like a black rim one and then like a red rim one as well, whether depending on whatever size you want. And from what I can see, I'm not sure, don't take my word for it, but from what I can see, it doesn't matter what size you get, like the price remains the same. So it really depends on like your needs, whether you really need a big one or you prefer like the small one. And if you're wondering, right, why you should invest in melamine tableware, the answers are very simple, okay? So for this particular material, it is heat resistant, so you can microwave with it. It is very lightweight, so very ideal for picnics and camping. You can pack like 10 of these and then you can like still travel with it, okay? It's very, very light. And it is so durable, right? If let's say you're camping now, you drop your plate and you roll down a hill, right? I tell you, it is still intact, okay? Very unlikely to break. And of course, you reuse this again and again. It is eco-friendly. And I would say it will last you a very long time. So you will be eco-friendly for a very long time, okay? So that's it for the round plates. We can move on to the rectangular ones, okay? So retail price for the rectangular ones, it is $54.90, and for promo price you can get it for $45.50, okay? So this one is also similar to the round plates one. You can buy 2 pieces under this listing. So if you're not a fan of round plates, you want to you are a little bit more of a square person, then yes, you can choose the rectangular ones under this listing. So this is the Rim Series Rectangular Bowl Collection, which I've already introduced to you guys in the first product. So like the first set, we are looking at the 2 sizes that were featured in the 3 distinctive colors that I've mentioned. So we have black, we have blue, and we have red, okay? So 2 bowls, 2 sizes, 7 inches and 9 inches. So for the smaller one, it is 17.5 cm by 4.5 cm. Yeah, I'm so sorry, is it like the width? I don't think it's the width, I think it's the depth, okay? So 22.8 cm by 5 cm. So just like the round plates one, you guys can mix and match between the sizes and the colors, okay? And from my personal observation, rectangular ones, I can fit in bulky foods better. Like what I saw in the listing is that they stack like 2 burgers in, so that's handy. And because of the depth, right, I would say it is less prone to spilling compared to plates, because plates you just tilt a little, then woo, everything slides off, right? So this is more practical. And even though yes, you see like them plating the pastas on the round plates, right? I think I will prefer eating pasta from the rectangular ones because I'm a very clumsy person, especially if there's like a lot of sauce involved, right? I think you can straight up put some soup inside as well. Nobody is gonna stop you, man. Like, I think this is pretty deep enough, okay? So the rectangular bowls are less common. I think it is quite cool. For some reason, I imagined like a meatloaf in here, okay? Not like I even eat meatloaf, but yeah, just want to be fancy. You can incorporate these into your tableware, okay? So that's it for our rectangular bowls, and that's it for our live, okay? So after looking at today's collections, I personally feel that my Qoo10 pick of the day will actually just be the very first listing, the rim plate sets, starting from $53.90. Because, right, I really like how the whole set looks, okay? So if I were to just imagine, right, my future BTO, I lay this on the table with my future husband sitting across me, wow, I feel very happy already leh. Okay, like, you know, it's like the environment plays a part, okay? So if you have nice tableware, you can be in a better mood. And not only does it look nice, you can choose from 3 different colors, black, blue, and red. And melanin tableware, right, it is aesthetic, but they are also quite functional, okay? Resistant to heat, lightweight for travel use, and very durable for clumsy people. And of course, eco-friendly. So highly recommended, okay? These are so nice. Please consider them. I have a lot of colleagues, they are cutting out as they speak already, okay? So they are chopping the voucher already, so you better hurry as well. So if you guys got any concerns regarding today's products or today's live, okay? So you can access the help section under the Qoo10 app, okay? If you scroll down, there's a little help button under Qoo10 customer service, and you can access the Qoo10 live help where you can get help, okay? And via the web, if you're using the website, okay, under the top right navigation, there's also the help button where you can live chat with our very helpful staff. And of course, today's products, all of them, very nice and pretty. You can purchase them on our Qoo10 app, okay? If you have not downloaded it, now is the time, okay? Don't waste time already. Now why are you watching this live? Like, a bit weird, right? You watch the live and don't have the app. Download the app, okay? And please follow us on all our social media as well, okay? We got our Facebook, we got our Instagram, and of course we have our TikTok, which we are doing our best to bring you more funny content, okay? If you have not seen our latest video today, please go and see now. We are very proud of ourselves, okay? We did such a wonderful job. My team did a wonderful job. So please support us from there. We will be hosting a lot of giveaways. So honestly, following is free, getting prizes is like a little extra for you guys, okay? And I'll see you guys, not tomorrow. I'll see, wow, I cannot read the calendar properly from here. I'll see you guys on Friday. Yes, I'll see you guys on Friday, okay? Bye guys! Oh yeah, tableware.